Are you stuck on iCloud activation lock screen and can't get past it because you don't know the Apple ID or password? Well, you don't have to worry, you're not alone. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 legit ways to remove the iCloud activation lock, including a trusted method using a tool called Dr.Fone, plus some other options that work even without the original Apple ID. With that said, let's go ahead and dive right in. Here's our topic. What is iCloud Activation Lock? iCloud Activation Lock is a security feature built into Apple devices that works with Find My iPhone. Once it's enabled, your Apple ID is tied to the device, so even if someone resets it, they still need your credentials to access it. This can be an incredibly annoying issue if you purchased an iPhone that has an iCloud Activation Lock, which is preventing you from using it to its fullest. You might get stuck here if you bought a secondhand iPhone or iPad, or if you simply forgot your Apple ID details. And while bypassing it without the right method is pretty tough, it is not impossible. Let's go ahead and talk about 3 main methods that will help us get around this iCloud Activation Lock feature. Method number 1, Dr.Fone Screen Unlock. Dr.Fone Screen Unlock for iOS is one of the most reliable and widely used tools for removing the iCloud Activation Lock. What makes it stand out is that it offers a permanent and complete unlock, meaning that you'll no longer be tied to the original Apple ID or credentials. It supports a wide range of devices and iOS versions, including iOS 16.3, and it doesn't require you to be tech savvy to use it. If you purchased a used iPhone or forgot your login details, this method is your best bet for regaining full control of your device. So first things first, download and install Wondershare Dr.Fone by clicking on the link in the description. Then launch it and click on the Toolbox tab. Plug in your iPhone to your computer. From this interface, select Screen Unlock, then select iOS. Then from here, select iCloud Activation Lock Removal, then click on Start. Dr.Fone will scan your device to make sure that it fulfills all of the requirements to ensure that it is compatible with the Screen Unlock tool. Once it does, and all boxes are checked, click on Unlock Now. Then Dr.Fone will take care of the rest for you. Wait for it to finish. Once it's all done, just press done, and you're good to go from there. Now moving on to method number 2, the temporary DNS bypass method. The DNS bypass method is a workaround that allows limited access to the device without actually removing the iCloud activation lock. It works by rerouting your device's connection through a custom DNS server, which can trick the iPhone into granting access to some basic features like Wi-Fi settings, browsing, or media viewing. However, it's important to understand that this method doesn't unlock the device fully. You won't be able to make calls, install apps, or access iCloud. Think of it as a temporary preview rather than a real solution. Now, on the activation lock screen, tap on Wi-Fi settings, then tap on the I next to your Wi-Fi. Then enter a custom DNS server depending on your region. You can find those easily online by just Googling the DNS server and the name of your country. Once you've done this, just go back and try activating your device once more. Method number 3, contact Apple support. If you're the original owner of the device or you have valid proof of purchase, Apple support may be able to help you officially remove the iCloud activation lock. And this is the most legitimate first-party way of doing things, an Apple-approved method. And when successful, it results in a clean, permanent unlock of the device. However, Apple is strict about verification. If you can't provide a receipt or the previous owner isn't available to confirm the transfer, the method will likely be denied. But still, it's worth a shot if you're eligible. You can do so by visiting support.apple.com and then submitting a request to remove activation lock. But if you would prefer to visit them in person, then that is also an option. Apple's customer support is pretty great and very on top of things, so they should get your iPhone back in working order as long as you have the proper documentation. Now to wrap things up, each method we discussed has its own strengths, depending on your situation. If you're looking for a permanent solution that doesn't require the Apple ID or password, then Dr.Fone is hands down the most effective and beginner-friendly option. It's ideal for second-hand devices or situations where you no longer have access to the original account. The DNS bypass method, while not a full unlock, can offer limited access to some features and may be useful for temporary use or basic browsing. Just remember, it won't give you full functionality. Finally, if you're the original owner and have proof of purchase, reaching out to Apple support is the most legitimate path to a clean unlock, but it only works under specific conditions. And if you're ready to remove the activation lock and take back your control of your device, I highly recommend giving Dr.Fone a shot. You can find the download link in the video description below. And if you have any questions, whether it's about your specific device, iOS version, or how to get started, feel free to drop a comment. We do our best to get back to everyone. And if this video helped you out, please make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more simple, no-nonsense tech solutions every single week. With that said, thanks for watching.